Hello YouTube and welcome to episode number 38 of this Let's Play Another Brick in the Mall here at the Hanniballshow. So last episode we kind of made up a little tool shop here. We decided to call it Fix and Drive because they're selling kind of car tools here and along the side here, and power tools and what was it, hand tools? Well, some sort of tools. So yeah, let's speed up the game and see if the store clerk will actually fill up the aisles here. I'm very looking forward to see how the different kind of aisles do look. We also have this project here where we kind of removed some of the foundation. It's going to be kind of like a walking mall here, if that means anything. So we are gonna have to put up some new walls here, just so we can keep the wind out, right? Yeah, walls. So if you go over here, it's gonna cost us 5,000. Not too much. That means we can put some benches in here and whatnot along the side. The reason why we removed that wall is because it didn't fit with the pattern in here. OCD, 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 right? So while they are, oh look at that, that must be power tools. Yeah, you can see a saw, drills, and I don't know, a nail gun or something like that. Car tools. Oh, I guess it's oil and I don't know. Yeah, you can see the wonder bombs down in the bottom right shelf here. Well, that is pretty cool. And we also have the hand tools. So what can we see here? We can see something here, some hammers, some other stuff, and I don't know. I kind of think it looked like a cooking tool, a cooking utensil or something like that. So there is that. By the way, again, I think we did something terribly wrong here with the Fix and Drive. We are gonna start at 8 o'clock and work 16 hours. There we go. I think we should be fine now. Are we getting? Yeah, we are getting a little bit of sale. $88, $2, $25. It's not very much, but. Main category, tools, 100% tools. Let's have a look and see Anna's Finest. Yeah, they are selling. Oh, is that it? Women's shoes and clothing are two different categories. Huh? I didn't know. Now we know. Big Whites only sells electronics and appliance. We have the Cabana only sells food. We have Midnight Cafe, which is assigned storage. Oh, yeah, it's a bar, basically. We have Wine and Fine Goods. They only sell beverages. Everything in here is beverages. Good. Jaren's Arcade. We can't see any stats on that. Heinz Best Fit. Yeah, here as well. Maybe we should make like a shoe shop. A woman's shoe shop and a men's shoe shop. Could be interesting. And also soul food. They are selling canned food. Is that a different category? And food. Huh. Kind of wonder what the 28 leftover percentage is. It can be tampons and diapers and such. Yeah, you could beat that. Let's see here. Are we making any money here at the Fix and Drive? Fix and Drive, not currently. So we probably have to wait here and see. We still haven't filled up all the aisles here. But I do have a small feeling that eventually we'll have to add a little bit of a bigger parking area. Speaking of shoe stores, should we make this entire area here one for ladies' shoes and one for men's shoes? I mean, how many different kind of shoes can there be for men? I mean, you have like your average sandals, right? Probably be one shelf in the corner in the shop for men's sandals and a tiny little shelf for leather boots of some sort, and you're gonna have 3 aisles with an aisle where they sell sneakers, and perhaps 2 aisles in the left here where they sell, I don't know, some sort of shoes that goes well with your suit, and then you have the big area here in the middle where it's just a pile of shoes where it's a big sign on top that says sale. that is my impression of a man's shoe store. I might of course be horribly wrong, but I don't know. I'm just taking experience out from my own life here. We did actually forgot to install new doors. That is something we should probably do. So if we put one door here, and oh, I kind of would like to finish this tile setting here, so we can have the doors coming at like a same, so it isn't between two tiles here, if that makes sense. I know I'm terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing as best as I can to keep up with the English language. My biggest problem with speaking English, it's I don't think it's the words, but I think my brain thinks in Norwegian, and it thinks a little bit quicker than I can speak. So when I have already made like a sentence in my head, it kind of doesn't keep up with the translation. So when I start to translate it or speaking English to you guys, my head has already moved on to the next sentence that I were supposed to say. So I don't know how my brain works. Of course, it's like a fried potato, but we already know that, right? Yeah, I kind of like this idea. We're gonna have a tiny little storage here. A tiny little storage in between these two shops, right? So they can just go and pick out from. Yeah, I kind of think that is a good idea. Or is it? Let's see, how big is this storage gonna be? It's a big storage area just for shoes. It's gonna be a man's worst nightmare. So we would like to have it at least like this, right? That is gonna be the storage area. So if we just don't do that and don't do that, and we're gonna have a staff door only that leads into the man's shop. And I did this intentionally, have encroached on the man's shoe shop, because man, come on. So we can have a bigger area here to sell ladies' shoes. This is gonna be shoe heaven for the ladies. This is where the ladies get single, right? They say to their husband, I'm just going in and look for some shoes, and the husband waits and waits and waits, weeks and years after he decides to give up and just declare the wife lost in action, I guess. So I don't know. Am I terrible? I don't know. Probably am. 1, 2, 3. So I do think they're only gonna fill up the. You know what? Let's do that and that, and we're gonna remove one road section here, you, and we're gonna have that be a delivery area. It would have been cool to have like a tile dedicated for pedestrians. It's a crossover field, isn't that what they call it? I'm so terrible. Sometimes I don't have the English words, but I do think it's something like that. So the cars have to stop up a little bit and let the pedestrians go through. Would have been a sweet little thing, but in my head I cannot understand how that would have been implemented when it comes to gaming logic. But it would have been fun. So we're gonna have a loading zone right here. And let's start with the shoe shop. I sell so many shoes in this area here, so we're gonna just do something like this, right? Can we just not do anything? So we'll do. Oh, we don't have enough money, but we can fake it. We can do something like this, and we'll just undo that. So now all of this should be yeah, let me just think. This is gonna be a man's shoe shop. We're only gonna sell man's shoes in here. I don't know, we're gonna take a little bit of Anna's Finest shop here, clothing shop, and also Heinz shop here. But, you know. Okay, so I'm thinking about having a door here and here. Could that be an interesting? We can have like a little corner shop, or another corner shop. But you kind of probably know what I mean. So we're gonna have one here and one here, and we're gonna put. I wish we had some diagonal things here. Let's put in. How many cashiers do you think we need in here? We don't have enough money to build that object because we spent all our money building the shop area here. So that means we'll have to wait at least until now. So let's see here. How did I think this? Gonna be like this. So now we have like a perfect diagonal going over here. So we'll put let's see here, two. So we can make a little bit of an interesting area here, right? Let's also put in a sign, a storage. This is gonna be shoes, and we also would like to assign a store, if we can think. A store, here we go. And let's find some shoes. Okay, I'm a little bit confused now. Manage storage store. So we're gonna call it Al's shoes. If you guys know what kind of TV series I'm referencing, kudos to you. Leave a comment down in the description if you know what kind of shop I'm referring to, or what kind of TV series I'm referring to. It was kind of one of my favorite TV series back in the days when the TV was almost black and white. But let's put in shoes. Let's see here. There we go, shelves. So we're gonna have, what was it? Now let's do like that. So we're gonna have 2 aisles here, wasn't that what I said? And we're gonna have 3 aisles with with expensive shoes and perhaps something like that. I don't know. Let's rethink this a little bit, because yeah, let's do. This is not right. Let's do something like this, and then we can fill this entire area up with shoes. I think that could be cool. Could be cool. Let's bring it down one. Like so. Could also put one in here. Okay, so there is Al's shoe shop. And we're also going to put in a tiny little pot plant in here just to, you know, just to make it look a little bit pretty. And we are probably going to have to continue working on this shop next. So I'm looking forward to see you guys' comments if you actually know what kind of TV series I'm referring to when it comes to this shop. So yeah, until next time, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, don't be afraid to share the video, like, comment and subscribe. But most of all, don't forget to keep smiling!